Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas, here to bring you a podcast special edition video your way. In this particular case, guys, you guys know from the thumbnails by now, by me chirping on Instagram and everything, I'm here to tackle my top 5 movies of 2024. In this particular case, it's my personal list, guys, so you can jump off a cliff, do whatever you want, be upset, I don't care. This is based on strictly one thing, what the King has actually had the chance to watch. So I'm going to tell you guys straight up, there's quite a few movies that I haven't seen on this list that didn't make it, like Alien Romulus, Gladiator 2, Moana 2, Wicked. I can go on and on. So I haven't seen all that, Wild Robot, whatever. So this is just my own personal list, and the Admiral couldn't be here. But don't worry, he's going to join us in the new year. He's made that promise. If not, we go into war. Anyways, he's provided me with his top 5 list. So it's not exactly movies that came out in 2024, but it's movies he watched and enjoyed in 2024. I'll give you that list near the end before we're done, so you guys can know what the Admiral's been up to and what his cup of tea is when it comes to the world of movie and TV entertainment. Okay, guys? Before I start my top 5, it's going to be reverse order, 5 to 1. Okay? I'll give you a little idea of what it is, and I'll mention some honorable mentions. Well, you know what? Forget about that. I'll start off with movies I didn't see that I want to see. Godzilla 1, A Quiet Place Day 1, Romulus, Gladiator 2, The Conclave, Wicked, Inside Out 2, Wild Robot, Sonic 3, Nosferatu 2, and Moana 2. Those are the movies that kind of like chirped a little bit and whatever. Okay. Honorable mentions, guys, that didn't make the King's list, that they could have stole any of the spots, but based on how I feel today and what I want to watch, if I was going to have it in front of me, they got cut, unfortunately. So honorable mentions, guys. You guys are going to be surprised some of this here. You got Twisters, the sequel to the original Twisters film. I like that movie, but to make it top 5, ooh, it's tough. Top 10, 100%. Trap, you guys got to go see that one. It's filmed in Toronto. Josh Hart starts in that. It's a killer who's stuck in a building or a stadium that's trying to find a way out, but they're onto him, and he has to figure a way out, and it's crazy. It was that close to making it to the 5th spot. Canary Black, starring Kate Beckinsale. Wow. Streaming on Prime Video. She plays a spy. Her husband gets kidnapped, and she's trying to figure out a way to get him back, and then there's a whole bunch of twists and turns. Very good. You got Civil War with Kristen Dunst. Wow, it's one of those post-apocalyptic, I can't even speak, films. Very slow, very unique in a sense that you got to pay attention. You don't pay attention, it'll throw you off. It's very serious tone overall, and yeah, just, doom and gloom in a way. And the ending is shocking. And of course, you guys will hate this, but I don't care. Roadhouse, the remake with Jake Gyllenhaal and Conor McGregor. I actually like that. That was on Prime Video. I enjoyed that. It was way at the beginning of the this year, and I found it entertaining. Okay, enough of that. Let's get into my 5th spot. Okay, my number 5, The Beekeeper. You're like, Beekeeper? What are you talking about, Beekeeper? The Beekeeper, number 5. It's streaming on Prime Video. It stars Jason Statham. It's about an hour and 45 minutes, and it's directed by David Ayer. Basically, guys, if I can sum this up without ruining it for you, is Jason Statham is a retired kick-butt specialist, military specialist, whatever you want to call him. He's retired. This old lady gets scammed by these new kind of hackers and take her money, and he goes on a rampage. And I'm telling you, the stuff that you see in that, phenomenal, and it's phenomenal enough to make it into my number 5 spot. My number 4 is The Fall Guy. Yes, Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt plays the stunt double to an actor who gets hurt, and also Aaron Taylor Johnson's in it as well. Nice romantic slash action comedy or whatever. It was pretty cool to see how they put movies together and their relationship. That alone will sell you, and the action's pretty cool too. You can't go wrong. That one is 2 hours and 6 minutes. It's directed by David Leitch, and that hit theaters. Okay. My number 3, guys. Dune 2. Yes, directed by Denis Villeneuve, starring, of course, Zendaya, Timothée Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, Javier Bardem, Josh Brolin, Austin Butler, Florence Pugh, Dave Bautista, Christopher Walken, Lea Seydoux. Just that list alone, you know why it's at my number 3. But the sequel, long awaited, in a sense it was delayed, but it lived it up to the first one and past it. Like, it gorgeously shot, action, drama, history. I can't wait to see the new one in the trilogy. It's a movie that you'll probably never see in the next 10 years, I would think. That's well put together. And I'm not a Dune fan, and this kind of got my attention, and I gave it my number 3 spot. Okay, number 2 and number 1. You guys are probably wondering, what did you put, King? What'd you put for your number 2? Because what I put number 2, you can only imagine what I put number 1, right? So, okay, my number 2 pick, guys, is, yes, Transformers 1, the new animated film that nobody went to go see. Shame on you guys. It is one of the best animated, put together reboot of any form that I see on the longest time. And I'm telling you right now, I'm speaking from, diehard Transformer fans' heart and opinion. The king is always right. You guys should know that by now. The trailer does not do it justice. The trailer, when I first watched the trailer, I'm like, what is this garbage that you guys are putting my way? Nope, you're going to ruin Transformers. Then the final trailer dropped, and I'm like, okay, you piqued my attention. I'm going to go see this thing in the theater. And I'm not an animation guy, guys. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not into the computer animation stuff. But when I actually went to go see it, and after the first 5-10 minutes, the way they explain things, the history of Transformers, and how they got parts from here and there and every stupid little incarnation of them, and put it well together and presented it, and the story, the brotherhood between Optimus Prime and Megatron, or Orion Pax and D12 or whatever he's called, heartbreaking. Oh my God! But you understand each person's point, and you understand why Megatron becomes Megatron and why he's doing what he's doing, and it's a good way to propel the Transformer franchise forward. Hopefully they can get some redemption. I hope I see a Transformers 2. I don't want to see a TV series because I ain't gonna watch it, but very pleasantly surprised and good enough to land at the King's number 2 spot. Okay, you guys can probably guess by now. My number 1 movie of 2024 is Deadpool and Wolverine. Yes, the X-rated, rated R MCU film with the Merc with the mouth, and of course Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine is my number 1 movie. It's 2 hours and 8 minutes of chaos, bloodiness, swearing off the top of your head. If you don't like swearing, you ain't gonna like this. If you can still mute Deadpool's mouth with all these raunchy X-rated jokes, the action sells it itself. To see Hugh Jackman back on screen, unbelievable. And for him to don that yellow and blue classic suit, and the way their relationship worked, it made sense. The cameos that we got out of it as well, I'm not going to ruin that for you, just in case you guys didn't see it for yourselves. But the action, the story, the way everything's put it, movie magic, guys, on the highest level. They did it. You thought, how are they going to bring back Wolverine? And they did so. How is Deadpool going to fit in the MCU? They did so. Like I said, cameos, not too much. Henry Cavill, I'm just going to say that. He's in it. Calvarine. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, too bad. But some of the other Marvel guys who show up, you're like, okay, that makes sense. And one that you kind of like, really, guys? Why? But, from beginning to end, nonstop action and fun. A lot of swearing. If they can remove the swearing, I think this movie will be from great to greatness, in my personal opinion. But that's my number 1 movie of 2024. So let me go through my list again, and then I'll read the Admiral's official list. So number 5, The Beekeeper. Number 4, The Fall Guy. Number 3, Dune 2. Number 2, Transformers 1. And number 1, Deadpool and Wolverine. That's my top 5 movies of 2024 that the King has watched and enjoyed. That's my own personal list. Deal with it. Okay, now let's do the Admirals. Like I was saying earlier with the Admirals. Admirals picks are not movies that essentially came out in 2024. It's what he watched in 2024 and enjoyed the most from all the movies that he decided to watch, whether it's 5 years ago, 6 years ago, this year. This is his personal list. Okay. His number 5, Air. It's the whole Michael Jordan shoe documentary, guys. You got number 4, The Wild Robot, which I haven't seen. He saw. This came out this year, that animated thing. Number 3, Twisters. He really enjoyed Twisters, which came out this year. You have Chef, came out in 2014. And his number 1 pick is Drink Water, that came out in 2021, if I'm not mistaken, if that's the correct movie. So let me repeat his list again. Number 5, Air. Number 4, The Wild Robot. 3, Twisters. 2, Chef. And number 1, Drink Water. So there you go, guys. That is our official top 5 list of 2024. And our final video for this year, aka 2024. Volume 6 has officially concluded with this video. Can't wait to come back and see all you guys back in January. So we're going to take a little break right now. But don't worry, we're going to come back with new content, new projects, new series, new everything. And of course, the Admiral's going to be back. So you're going to see his unique physique back. Anyways, let's just say that. I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. He's something else, I'll tell you right now. So until next time, be the hell good. Have yourself a good, safe New Year. So Happy New Year from the King and the Admiral. Have a good Christmas. You name it. The works, festive holiday season. Remember the meaning of Christmas. I'll throw that in for the Admiral. You know, it's not just Santa Claus and toys. That's just a side thing. It's Jesus. Anyways, I'll just leave it at that. So till next time, like, share, and subscribe. Comment in the comment section below. Give us your own personal top 5 list, guys. And we'll see you in the new year. So stay off the King's throne. And I'll see you right here on YouTube land. Take it easy and be the hell good.